California, the most populous state in the United States of America, and home to top tech companies globally. A state with diverse people and entertaining culture. The landscape from the high mountains and the elegant redwood forest have contributed to the fascinating city's aesthetics. The city, known for its Hollywood stars, has ranked one of the best and most desirable places to live. The vibrant food and wine culture, natural beauty, and massive agricultural economy are just a few reasons why the city is most definitely one of the best places to live in. Well, maybe not entirely anymore. Over the past few months, a significant number of people have left the Golden State. Just in 2019, a total of 650,000 people left California. Okay, that's probably not shocking enough, right? Okay, well, heavyweight tech companies are leaving California for Texas. Now, if there's one thing we do know, California is the #1 technological state in the world. But with tech companies like Tesla, Oracle, and Hewlett Packard all leaving the state, where does that leave California? And why are these tech companies moving to Texas? Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we are going to be discussing why tech companies are suddenly leaving California for Texas, and why the Golden State is not so golden anymore. But before we proceed, please don't forget to like, share, and if this is your first time on our show, subscribe. You can hit that little notification bell right over there to get updated when we post new videos. Now that this is done, ladies and gentlemen, buckle in your seatbelts and prepare for takeoff. Reason for the mass exit. Okay, your guess is as good as mine. It's taxes. Maybe not just taxes, but here's the juicy part. It's a lot more complicated than that. Well, okay, not all that complicated, but you get the idea. When 653,000 people decided to leave the supposed Golden State for greener pastures, then you should instinctively know that it's not all about taxes. In times like this, one thing comes to mind: poverty. California is currently the second worst state in America, with Washington, D.C. topping the list. Now, this is a result of the homelessness and overpopulation in the state. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, California is 18.2%. This implies that 2 in 10 people are living below the poverty rate in the state. Pretty shocking. Additionally, the cost of living in Silicon Valley is exceptionally high. Facebook, for instance, pays an average annual salary of $300,000 to its workers in California. Now, this is a massive amount of money, but the reason for this excessive amount is because the cost of living in Silicon Valley is so outrageously expensive. What used to be the heart of national tech conferences and seminars is currently facing a homelessness problem and a high unemployment rate. The high cost of living in California is a significant reason why tech companies have decided to leave the state. Now, moving on to the most possible reason for the mass migration by tech companies in California: taxes. Currently, California's income taxes are the highest in the nation at a rate of 13.3%. Now, this has discouraged some tech moguls from furthering their company's affairs in the state. Companies like Tesla, Oracle, and Hewlett Packard all announced towards the end of 2020 to leave the Golden State for Texas. Not just tech companies. Joe Rogan, Ben Shapiro, and Graham Stephan have all decided to pack their belongings and leave California. So let's take a closer look at Tesla CEO Elon Musk. Despite SpaceX and Tesla being headquartered in California, Elon Musk chose to leave California for Texas. He started by saying, "There are many things that are great about California." He then proceeded to say that the Golden State had become complacent. If a team has been winning for too long, they do tend to get a little complacent, a little entitled, and then they don't win the championship anymore. California has been winning for too long, the SpaceX owner said, and I think they're taking them for granted a little bit. Now, we know for sure that California has been the hub of tech companies for as long as anyone can remember. Sacramento State finance professor Sanjay Varshney said in a live interview that this is a major wake-up call. It has to do with taxes. The state that has been winning more recently is the state that has no income tax or corporate taxes, the finance professor explained. Now, aside from the outrageous 13.3% income tax, Musk has been having issues with California. The billionaire, who recently became the richest man in the world, had his Fremont factory forcefully shut down in May for failing to adhere to COVID-19 rules and regulations. Musk didn't seem to appreciate the move by the authorities in Alameda. Musk, however, did proceed to reopen the factory without following protocols or even seeking the state's permission. This led to several workers testing positive for the virus. He tweeted that he would be filing a lawsuit against Alameda County immediately. The unelected and interim health officer of Alameda is acting contrary to the governor, the president, or constitutional freedoms and just plain common sense. Now, during the same time, Musk tweeted, "Frankly, this is the final straw. Tesla will now move its headquarters and future programs to Texas, Nevada immediately. If we retain Fremont manufacturing activity at all, it will be dependent on how Tesla is treated in the future. Tesla is the last car maker left in California." These events led to a short public bust-up between the Tesla CEO and Lisa Gonzalez. The Californian officer outrightly stated her position in Musk versus Alameda State by saying, "F Elon Musk." However, Musk replied to the officer by merely saying, "Message received." Later in July, Elon Musk announced that he would be opening the biggest United States Tesla plant in Texas. Additionally, he stated that the spaceship and rocket program would be built in the Lone Star State. "We've got the Starship development here in South Texas where I am right now," he said. "And then we've got a big factory developments just outside Austin. The proposed Tesla Gigafactory in the Lone Star State is expected to build the Tesla Semi-Cybertruck and the Tesla Model 3 and Model Y." Now, Oracle Software Corporation also decided to leave the Redwood Shore for the Lone Star State during the same week that Tesla announced its move to Texas. There are, however, no concrete reasons why the corporation has decided to leave the Golden State. Larry Ellison, Oracle founder and the 11th richest man in the world, revealed in a company memo that he would be moving his residence to Hawaii. The billionaire, who owns 98% of Lanai, informed his employees that they could pick up their office locations and decide if they want to work from home or not. Hewlett Packard Enterprise, one of the earliest companies in Silicon Valley, has also decided to move from San Jose, California to Houston, Texas. The company, popular for its hardware and networking gear, released a statement saying that they were building a state-of-the-art campus in the Texas outskirts. HPE's largest U.S. employment hub, Houston, is an attractive market to recruit and retain future diverse talent, and is where the company is currently constructing a new state-of-the-art campus, the software company stated. Also on the list of mass migration from the Golden State is Dropbox. CEO Drew Houston said in October that the company would be leaving the Bay Area for Austin. Dropbox recently bought a house in Austin and is reportedly aiming to make Austin the company's permanent residence. The cloud storage company has officially asked its staff to begin working from home. Okay, so why Texas? First off, the cost of living in Texas is quite economical. According to a living index cost, the Lone Star's average cost of living is 8% lower than the national average. Companies such as Dropbox and Hewlett Packard Enterprises are more flexible by allowing people to work from home due to COVID-19. Without people needing to go into work, many are starting to get worried about the Golden State's high cost of living. This is one of the most important reasons for the mass exit to Texas. Also, there is no income tax in Texas. Compared to California, a state with the nation's highest income rate of 13.3%, moving to Texas is a no-brainer. The state currently charges nothing on income tax or capital gains tax on people. Since there is no income tax or capital gains tax, executives and workers moving to Texas will instantly receive a higher pay raise. With this money, tech workers can live better and different lives than in California, spending a significant amount on houses. So where does this leave California? With the tech hub state witnessing a mass exit by major global tech companies, where does that leave California? Although the tech mega hub is currently in a state of crisis and poverty, the Golden State is likely to revive itself if it immediately tackles the high cost of living, unemployment rate, and the quality of living in general. However, if the condition is unable to attend to these issues immediately, things will only get worse, and immigration will be on the rise yet again.